Hey guys, this is a brand new episode of Lit Traxx. Tonight we're going to be talking about Moonchild's brand new album, Voyager, which came out last week on the 26th. And we're also going to be discussing the evolution of neo-soul music and what brought us to this new album that just came out.
Yeah, neo-soul's been a part of my life. My parents listened to a lot of neo-soul when I was younger, especially like Michelle, Dead Cello, Poetry, Music Soul Child, and a lot of artists, Keith Sweat, a lot of artists like that came out.
D'Angelo,
Maxwell. Yo, the list goes on.
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And there's just Common.
There you go. But it's come a long way, and in essence, neo-soul, it contains elements of soul music, R&B, and it has jazz undertones, which really shape, the sound that it has, the raw, organic sound. Yeah,
and the really cool thing about it is that I've seen it's crossed the ocean. It's big in England.
Oh yeah,
a lot of soul singers from England.
You got Sanfo, which is blowing up.
Sanfo's blowing up his new album. You got Tom Misch. I love his music. Great artist. You have a lot of great artists. You even have the Foreign Exchange, which what's his name is actually from.
Bonte.
Bonte's from America, and
which
then
is kind of funny because I did describe Moonchild to you as being kind of like Foreign Exchange if they had a white woman as a lead singer.
And honestly, it was dead on. But that's besides the point. I mean, when
it shouldn't take away from the raw talent that this band does have.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. I love this genre of music because it knows no barriers. I mean, I've heard great Caucasian singers, I've heard great black singers, and so on and so forth. But the greatest thing especially about Moonchild, they're pretty new actually. I was looking for older stuff, couldn't find a lot of it.
Yeah.
So they're pretty new, but I mean, boy, they come out swinging.
Oh yeah. No, and I'm glad I came across it. I mean, it just came up as like a music suggestion. Like, hey, this just came out, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. And it is mesmerizing. Yeah. It is a great album through and
Definitely.
through.
I mean, non-stop, multiple times on repeat. That's how good it is. I mean, I think, and it's definitely an ode to like just the greats like Poetry, man.
Yeah.
I love Poetry, and Marsha Ambrose, when she did her solo project. But one thing I do like about them is just the smoothness of it, the raw, there's a difference. When I say this, I don't want people to be offended. There's a big difference between radio R&B and neo-soul.
Yeah.
Huge difference. And it may be not as, in your face to some.
Right.
But to me, it definitely is. I think just the flow and the feel of the music.
Right.
It's more poetry, more just...
Exactly.
More rhythmic,
free form, and it's also the influences that it gets from jazz music also. That it's it tends to be irregular at sometimes, but it adds to the feeling, to the depth of the music itself.
Exactly.
And that's something that I really like about Moonchild's album also, is it had very heavy jazz undertones.
It did. It really did. And like I said, you hit it spot on. It's literally Foreign Exchange with a female lead singer.
Right.
It was spot on. I mean, I think I listened to some of the Foreign Exchange earlier stuff with that album and listened to them together, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like the band never left the stage. The lead singer just slightly switched.
And it's also kind of interesting to see how broad of a realm that neo-soul covers, because you see bands like Foreign Exchange stemming from other hip-hop acts like Little Brother, and then going back to the roots of neo-soul itself, when bands like The Roots also brought out music, and it kind of appealed more to the masses because it also spoke to the hip-hop heads out there, because it kind of bridged the gap between hip-hop and R&B.
And I mean, you can't forget about Maxwell and D'Angelo. Half the kids born in the 90s were probably made to them. Common too. I mean, and Common definitely appealed to that hip hop, that hip hop, vibe that neo soul gives. And that's the cool thing about it with neo soul. It's so many different genres in one. You have hip hop, you have jazz, you have R&B, you have soul, and it's like I think that's what's so cool. I'm one of the people that hate listening to just one genre. Like, I flee the genres that have multiple genres mixed into them.
Right.
You know, if that makes any sense.
So it's good to see eclectic mixes.
It does.
It's good to see artists collaborating and mixing ideas and, you know, bouncing new styles off of each other. Because, you know, as artists, you also have to grow and evolve and, you know, explore new ventures out there to see, you know.
I mean, that's essentially what happened with Foreign Exchange, you know. Little Brother kind of came to the end of their road and, you know, it's time to do different.
Unfortunately, I think it was more creative differences and
it
was more for personal reasons.
You see that creative differences, you know, kind of being the end of projects a lot.
Yeah.
But
even still, it's. I mean, I'm very excited, you know, to see where neo soul will continue to go, where jazz and R&B also will continue to go. Because you also see, you know, like in the R&B realm, like Childish Gambino just released an album like a month or two ago. Jameson also, which I did see on Tuesday this week. Yeah, he did a really good show.
Was it really good?
Yeah. Yeah, man, and it was a really good eclectic mix of people. It was, you know, very surprising to see all of these different types of people there. They were all jamming out. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's the beauty of music, man. But let's rate the album. Moonchild.
I would give it a solid 4.7 out of 5.
I would give it a 4.8. I think great album. I think it's definitely, if this is their first like full length album, the only way they can go from here is up.
Oh yeah.
A lot of pressure, but I think they can make it work.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoyed this album. It was definitely one of those albums I sat at work and riding in the car, just listening to it over and over again. We were even listening to it while we were preparing, you know, for the show.
No, I mean it's a good album to either jam out to, just listen standalone, and you want something, you know, hip to listen to, or if you're trying to. If you're working on something, like working on homework or at work,
which I have to.
I mean, all in all, it's fun, easy listening music.
It's funny you say that because, like, when I think of neo soul and like soul music in general, like for years, it was like I heard vacuum cleaners, and it was a Saturday morning, and my mom was usually like cleaning the house, and I knew that meant my ass had to get out of bed and clean with her. And I heard soul music and vacuum cleaner. That was not a good mix for young Gerald. But as an adult, I've kind of changed everything for myself.
Gerald, Miss Lauryn Hill is telling you to get your ass out of bed.
I mean, virtually. I mean, if you hear Lauryn Hill, then you know what's going down. So, Gina, she's running the type shit.
Yeah, so that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more stuff.
Yeah, take care. Neo soul's been in my life my whole life. Starting with my parents listening to Michelle Dejo. Fuck! Dejo Cello!
Dejo Cello, Dejo Cello, Dejo Cello.